We're going right to you, Julian, as Bengals are visiting the Steelers. This one opened at 6, but has just been crashing down. Steelers now a 3-point favorite against the Bengals. Thoughts on this game, Julian?
There was obvious value on the Bengals at one point in time with all the injuries for Pittsburgh, specifically to Roethlisberger, because of the drop-off that you get at quarterback there. So the question then becomes, how low can it get down to when the value on the Bengals is gone? That Steelers defensive front is going to get a lot of pressure on a poor Cincy offensive line and have Burrow running around, which concerns me. And Pittsburgh already, they looked like something special in week 1. Now we already learned that they're a Jekyll and Hyde type of team in the early going. Man, I'm tempted to take Cincy here because I think that the reason why the coin flip for me, I guess, I'm probably not going to bet this game, is that I think there is something to the Roethlisberger injury with the Steelers saying we need other guys to be ready. So if Roethlisberger is going to not last this game, I'll lean to Cincy in the points.
No, the thing for me is I feel like that TJ Watt injury is the one to track even more than the Roethlisberger injury, to be honest. Now they're saying he has a chance to play. I would probably look the other way. Steelers laying the 3, but this number sucks. I completely agree. If it was at 6, if you got it on the Bengals then, but I just, it's tough for me to back the Bengals at only 3 points on the road. CH, what say you, man?
I'll back the Bengals 3 points on the road.
There he goes.
I'm concerned about the injuries. Your best player in defense is fighting something. Your quarterback has got a torn pec or whatever he's got. I got to imagine it's pretty hard to throw a football if you got a pec injury.
I feel like, if Roethlisberger isn't injured, though, he sucks. But when he's injured, he just like balls out. So maybe he needs to be injured. I don't know. Dave, what do you think? You're our Steelers guy. You got nighttime in Pittsburgh behind you. Is the sun setting in Pittsburgh, or are they covering this number?
This is exactly what they do. It's just usually week 7 or 8 where he's dinged up. He's got this, he's got that, some bullshit. He's playing. They're winning. They're covering. Let all these people bet the Bengals all the way down. They took all this number. I got the CLV can, a picture of it for the Twitter feed. I sent it last week. All them people had the Bengals with the CLV bullshit. They lost to the Bears. They're going to lose again. Until the Bengals can go back to Pittsburgh and win, they go to Pittsburgh and lose. It's just what they do. Steelers -3, easy. Forget it.
Yeah, I'm with you. As I kind of mentioned after Julian's take, I'm laying the points with the Steelers as well. I'm going back to you, Dave, because we got to save the Boston boys for last on this one, because we're going to the Saints visiting the Patriots. Now, this one opened at a pick'em. You could talk me into a bounce back spot for the Saints, sure, but you could also easily talk me into a rout for the Patriots here. They let the Dolphins steal one off of them in week 1, and people want you to think they're looking ahead to the Tom Brady game. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I'll lay the 3 with the Patriots. What are you thinking, Dave?
Absolutely lay it with the Patriots. This is the revenge tour. This is everybody got their shots in it. Belichick last year. He gets to devise a plan to play defense against Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
I mean, if there isn't an easier narrative to read, I don't know what is. I couldn't find the prop today, but I want to bet, will Jameis throw an interception? Yes or no? I want to bet yes for all of it. He's going to throw at least one pick, likely to. New England -3 for me.
Well, I got you. We already know your prop segment for those reading ahead, but I'm going to Julian on this one. 2 non-Boston guys making the points for the Boston team. What are you thinking in this one, Jay?
Well, first of all, we pride ourselves on DraftKings Sportsbook at getting props up early. Jameis Winston over a half an interception, -215.
Oh,
so everybody's got the right idea.
Little bit juicy. I was thinking like -150.
That should be 1.5 interceptions. You see what that number looks like instead of a half.
Yeah. That would be much closer to a pick 'em at the 1.5. But I will say I laid -180 on Jared Goff interception on Monday Night Football. It got there. For the Pats, I do lean to the Patriots. I think that they do kind of have some ground to make up from losing a game that they should have won to open the season against Miami. They feel like they need to get one back. And the Jets wasn't one they needed to get back. That was just a gift wrap, just like the Jets are going to gift wrap one for the Broncos this weekend and gift wrap a lot of ones for a lot of teams this weekend. So this is their first now game that they, again, need to get. They lost the first coin flip. I think they're going to win this coin flip. And this game's going under.
See, I like that under as well. Yeah, I was
like that under too.
The exact same thing. CH, what are you thinking, man? Are you going to have to be the lone detractor and take the Saints here?
Are you new here? Are you kidding me? You know, I don't bet Patriots games, but I did bet them last week, and I don't bet.
Are you betting them again this week?
I don't bet Patriots games, but I'm betting them again this week. I mean, for the purposes of the show, I'm obviously taking them, but I will bet it too, because like Dave said, I'm not convinced that Jameis Winston isn't that guy who threw 97 picks 2 years ago when he was a starting quarterback. He's only thrown 42 passes in 2 games. You know why? Because they don't want him to throw interceptions because they know they're going to lose. Yep. Now, when you got a guy like Kamara and you can hand off the ball and do a little dink and dunk with him, you can get away with that. But this week, yeah, after what we saw with Zach Wilson last week throwing all the picks, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jameis throw more than 2 this week. I'll take the pass.
You can hand it off to Alvin Kamara and have him absolutely screw my fantasy team and get 5 yards. Thanks a lot, Kamara. Diamond teeth weren't smiling last week, and I don't know if they're going to be smiling this week again. Chargers are visiting the Chiefs. The Chiefs. The narrative all week long, you've heard everybody worth a spit saying they're the worst ATS team in the world. CH, I'm going right back to you. Your favorite quarterback, Justin Herbert, visiting the Chiefs, -6.5, the number 4, the Kansas City home squad. What are you thinking, man?
Yeah, he's been my favorite for the last 2 weeks because he threw a pick both weeks, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. Honestly, the Chiefs have to prove to me that they can cover a spread. And right now, they haven't proved it. They haven't proven it the whole second half of last year, and they haven't proved it to start the season off. I'll take the points. Give me the Chargers. And I hate the Chargers.
Dave, what do you think? You wearing your powder blue hat come Sunday? What are you thinking, man?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to wear it on one of the shows rest of the week. I have I actually have a throwback Breeze jersey from way back in the day. That's how old I am. Yeah. I'm with CH. I got to see it. I mean, you feel like you're part of the crowd. I'm tired of like all the sharp guys. They'll bet Kansas City. They bet them last week. Open the game 1.5. Goes to 3. Goes to 3.5. Goes to 4. Finally, somebody came in on the Ravens, but the Chiefs took them down again. Chiefs are going to take them down again. The Chargers are going to play this game close and then blow it at the end. How many times? It's the same rinse and repeat cycle. I'm taking the Chargers plus the points, but the Chiefs win the game.
Julian, it's looking like we might have some consensus here. Where are you going, brother?
Yeah, it's tough. Like the Chargers, I think this is an amazing number that they're 8-2 straight up in their last 10 regular season games and 1-9 against the spread in those 8 games. It's so
Anthony Lynn.
tough. It's tough to win that many. Did I say Chargers? I meant Chiefs.
You meant?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, yeah, Chiefs. Sorry, the Chiefs, 8-2 last 10 regular season games, 1-9 against the spread. It is hard to win that many games and not get the cover in those. So they've been narrow. And the reason that people keep blindly betting the Chiefs is because prior to that run, the Chiefs were on a 15-2 ATS run. So they were covering every game, and then they just stopped covering. So I'm not gonna bet the game, but I'm taking the Chargers here.
And I'll be the lone detractor. I'm going to lay with the Chiefs here. I'm going to be the square guy. I mean, I know Andy Reid like the back of my hand. I have lost my voice. I have broken controllers because of Andy Reid as a Birds fan. But the dude's awesome after a loss, and that's just a fact.
That's true.
The Chiefs are going to be up for this one. And the thing is even though I like Herbert a lot, you don't have to worry about him running for 107 like Lamar. And if Lamar had to pass that whole game, I don't know if it ends up the same way as it did. I'm going to lay with the Chiefs on this one, and I'll be the lone detractor.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.